Ladies and gents, I'm proud to introduce the absolute cinematic masterpiece from last night's match. This was a very there was a lot of things that I could actually go over in this match because there's a lot to learn from. And let's just get this started. Let's just get this out of the way because there's a lot to go over, man. I mean, there's just a lot to go over in this match. So, without further ado, let's begin. The first thing I'm going to go over, you guys are doing a 3-2. I like this setup. Obviously, these guys, these guys are going to be very aware of it. Because it's a very common instance, and it's a very optimal setup, right? If you have two donut here, and then you're working the USPs, whether it's having one guy along, or two guys in cave, right? It just depends on how you guys are playing the 3-2, right? So, I don't mind this setup at all, okay? I don't mind this setup at all. I don't care if it's your standard pistol and you get anti-shredded. It's more of how you guys played this during the advantage, okay? That was all it is. That was all it was. It was how you guys played the scenario during the advantage. Giving it a lot of respect. This is one of those rounds. And it's straight up just right from the get-go. Round 0. Round 1 just started. This was just a visualization of what I meant about what you guys should have done better. Okay? So, right, you guys are doing a 2 donut, 3B. Let's just watch how this round plays out. So Pete gets spotted. He's falling back. He's working this P2K. Good. Good. Now. Okay. Once this happens, and you see a fucking beacon in front of your goddamn face, I want you guys to position yourselves never in this igloo, right? So, music's going out here. This is fine. He's itching for information because he's all alone. But, there's an option to, him going here, right? I would recommend this for him. Just rendezvous. Straight up, just, cancel this entire aggression here and just rendezvous, just ignore this. Go over here, pad like this, group up with your guys here. Why? Now, why? It's a 5v2. There is no reason for you to actually itch for this information. I don't mind you doing it, but it's not the optimal recommendation, okay? Just straight off the bat, waddle back here, completely give this. You don't need to fucking throw your life out. Throw your body all the way back here. Group with your team, 5v2. Now, another thing that was a mistake, okay? Is how you guys played this, time-wise, right? There's a minute 19 now. They're scared. Look, as you guys can see, you know they're scared. You know they're scared. Look, they're not moving. Right? They're not moving at all. Just freezing. Frozen in action. They're not moving. They're not moving. They're waddling around, working their fucking Glock. They're trying to look for something. Right? They're not full contesting something together. Look, there's one guy here, right? They're isolated. Right? There's a minute left. Now this is happening. Okay. Right? When you guys are kind of because Trotta's kind of here, right? Trotta's here. He doesn't need to be here. As much as I hate to say, he doesn't need to be here. You guys can deadass just fuddle all donut here. There's no point in having you here. If somebody ever wants to have vision for Red Room, for whatever fucking reason, double up here. Have 2 people here, and just fuddle up here. It could be just like a left-right scenario. You guys are crossing like that. It could be an up-down. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, it sounds goofy as fuck, right? You could do an up-down setup here, right? You don't need this entire line at all. This whole corridor here, there's just no reason at all. They need to work for you. If they're gonna waddle around, that's how they're gonna play the game. To add a solution into this, and it's a little bit more of a risk factor, crunch. There's two recommendations. Crunch or just give all of this space here and hold this line. Do not hold this entire line. Trada dies, you guys back up. I want you guys more here. Like, there's no reason for you guys to have this, like, crossfire. You guys are having, like, unoptimal gunfight, like, tradable options. Music is in a common angle. If he gets hard cleared, like, how, like, you know, how are you, like, you can't help him out. Like, there's just not a lot, like, a room to, like, have him work with 3 HP. Get him here, dude. Like, get him here. If he's here, right, he's a harder target to work with when there's 50 seconds left in the timer. Right? Get him here. Bomb, just the best solution is the 4 donut here. Or 2-2. Because now you guys are tradable. It's one or the other. Whatever option works for you guys better. Like, these both work. If it doesn't work, you know, like, if this doesn't work, okay, your best option is this. Right? Plan shit when this happens. Plan shit. We have bomb, group donut. And say it fucking broadly, dude, because I know it's chaotic. I get it. I get that it's chaotic. But, like, when you subtly calm something and it's very mumble, not a lot of people can hear it. But yeah, like, music needs to get out. Like, that's all it really is. That's all it comes down to. Like, yeah. That this is, like, an unfavorable gunfight for Phlegm. Music is on his own island. So, another thing that also I'm gonna briefly bring up here. What's a better gunfight in this scenario when music's here? A USP or a Glock? A Glock. That's your answer. Just think. And just think in your head. Like, right? Like, you're versing a Glock. You're versing a guy with a T-side that is going to run into your goddamn face and choke you with the fucking Glock in front of it, like, in your face. Like, that's just it, right? And I know I'm kind of stuttering, but I'm saying facts, right? He's full running. Work your goddamn USP in favorable gunfights. Distance game. That's the whole point of having a USP or a P2K. Work your fights. Play the distance game. If you if you are going to sit in a common angle and you're playing close and you're 1 HP and you're nervous, you're letting this guy fucking kill you guys both. That, like, optimally. This is exactly what should be happening. And listen, you guys have the right to argue what you guys think is right, but at the end of the day, a lot of what I'm saying is trying to add results. So, I just want you guys to think that you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But there's better solutions around it. It's just, you gotta take initiative. You gotta take action on it. You gotta feel like you fucked up, right? You fucked up on this, right? Okay. How are we going to salute this without having an aggressive ego to push ourselves to where we want to be? Play selfish and for yourself, and then if you don't hit the clip, try again. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Team setting, you want to be together, man. You want to be together. You want to be, no matter how quality your goddamn fucking team is, you want to do shit together. And there's always a goddamn direction around it. If there's no direction around it, it's going to hold you back as a player. 3 mid, so we do 3 mid, 2 B. We do have an elbow smoke. Okay. Somebody, I don't care what the fuck your goddamn protocol is. Somebody throw this. I don't care if it's a spawn-based thing. The easiest options are spawn 5 and spawn 4. Somebody's gotta throw this fucking goddamn smoke every round. I don't care who it is. Somebody throw the goddamn smoke. It could be just spawn dependent. It could be like somebody that knows all 5. Just somebody. Because holy shit, this is like disgusting to watch. And then we late smoke it, which honestly, I'm surprised I conditioned him. I'm surprised it actually conditioned him. He could have fucking full disrespected this. I'm not even kidding. Disrespects this to win this round, because it's a bonus round, right? Like, just think that through, because it's gonna happen to you guys. This flash is bad. Why? Why is this flash bad, right? What is this flash purpose for? What is this gonna blind? what is this gonna blind? Do you guys see the square that's in front of you? It's here. If you're ever gonna throw a flash, whether it's for, like, the deep ramp, and you guys know, like, as a matter of fact, right, like, they're not up at this corridor at all. They're playing this very fucking slow and methodical, right? Try and fucking chuck a flash that's, like, more up here, right? You could be just a lob fucking flash, like, over here somewhere. I don't care where it is. It could be, like, a ground flash on the ground here. And it could probably blind them, or, like, avoid this, like, boosted. This guy could just drop off if you ground a flash here. I'm not even kidding. Like, the amount of times that you think that, like, oh, shit, like, it's a shit flash because you threw it on the ground. No, dude, it's repositioning. This guy just got off the fucking boost box, and now he's just somewhere else, right? I want you to think about that when you flash something. And it could be just a general shit flash, right? When you throw a flash, what are you trying to accomplish, right? Are you trying to accomplish throwing it on the run out, or the walking out, right? Or are you just trying to, like stall them out? Like, in this instance, stalling out with a flash, it could be a fucking dog shit flash, and they could have avoided it. Okay, cool. Like, they turned away, now they're stalled. They're not moving, right? Like, nobody's fucking moving here. They're getting off this box. Number 2, it's how you guys are contesting cat. This is, like, way too fucking late. This is just way too late. Your only option here is to back up. Because once they get in this corridor here, it's such an unoptimal gunfight where, I make this mistake as well, where I'm, like, here, and I'm trying to fight this, and I'm putting myself on an island, regardless if I kill him or not. It's such an unfavorable gunfight, it's ridiculous. Just get the fuck out. And just, like, have, like, a 3-1 setup. Instantly. Maybe have one guy red. If you guys are just, like, gambling that they don't go A main, right? This is kind of just, like, your best solution. You guys don't need to be here. Like, this is, like, just such an unfavorable gunfight for you guys. And if it's one guy that's running out here, and you capitalize him, okay, cool. Do the same thing. Because there's no point. They can't plant the bomb fucking mid. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on. What are we doing here? Oh, doing double cave. Okay. See, I like this. I like this. Even though Trot is, like, peeking this without the jump up guy, like, he's throwing a flash, even if it's shit or not, like, it's better than nothing, right? Like, it's better than just dry peeking this. But, then again, it's dangerous because music's not with him. But if you guys are ever going to contest cave without a jump up player, just hold this corridor. There's no reason for you to overextend here, and if it works for you, you can keep kind of doing it, because they're very sloppy around this. But if they are punishing you around this without a jump up player, avoid this. Just hold this. There's no reason for you to hold this, like, go into this deep line here and have all these, like, gunfights with the MP9 especially, right? It's unfavorable gunfights. Like, I'm just putting this in illustration. It's unfavorable gunfights. You have a close range weapon, work the close range, right? When you're buying this SMG, why are you buying this SMG? This comes back to the first phase, right? First phase, second phase, third phase, right? Every round has 3 fucking phases. First phase, why are you buying a flash? Why are you buying a molly? Why are you buying a smoke? Why are you buying an HE? Why are you buying an SMG? Why are you buying a FAMAS? But, like, some people like the FAMAS. Me included. But, like, yeah, like, first phase, why are you buying all this shit? What is your objective? At the start of the round, what is your objective? Right? I don't mind this. But if you get punished by this, then it's telling you, right, these guys are good at capitalizing you with your gun. And regardless if you have an M4, or regardless if you have an SMG, or regardless you have, like, a FAMAS or a shotgun, like, right? Like, this is not working for you, don't do it again. Just avoid it. And then maybe Maybe change it up within like 06 or some shit, or like 26, right? Like you get some momentum here. Now they're shivering a little bit. This is like this is profile under tendencies. I talked about this in my last VOD. It was not on YouTube, but I talked about this. You want to figure out their tendencies, right? In a match, they're gonna change it up. Like at the end of the day, it's not a pug. If it's a pug team, right, their whole objective is to work kills. They have no direction. That's a real bad rush, yeah. Because look at the scaling, right? Trotta's alone, Music's alone. Like there's no trade potential here. Also, did they smoke Donut and CT here? Let's take a look. I remember when this happened with you guys, and I want to see if it inflicts bad habits on their end a little bit. They did, but then again, they have AKs. Kobe got a kill. Damage. They plan for a main because they have no fucking space. They are nervous. Look at this goddamn fucking post plant, guys. You don't want this. You don't want this. It happened in OT. Watch. Later in this VOD, it's gonna happen in OT with you guys. Look at their post plant right now. What space do they have? This is all they have. If you have two people here and you capitalize these guys, oh fuck, man. Now we're on islands. And then same thing, Dota. If you capitalize these two, or like this, oh shit, we're on islands. Right? What space do we have? We don't have anything to work with. I think you guys got a lot here, by the way. Yeah, look. HE. HE, dead. What could have been avoided? This space. What could have been avoided? This space. There's just no room! There's no room! I think the main thing here is your pathing on the retake. Let's go back here. So Trotta's going out first. You guys need to follow up here a little bit more closer. Like, get a little bit closer here. Right? Trotta's gonna, like, his whole objective here when he's first out going on a retake is he's throwing their crosshairs out, right? If he's throwing their crosshairs out when he's, like, wide swinging, like, yeah, he's gonna die, right? But he just did his job. Even if he does no damage, he did his fucking job. Why? Because they're looking at him. There's two guys here. They're looking at him, right? When he full throttles here, who are they focusing? Who are they focusing? They're focusing on the guy that's making a fucking, like dangerous territory. This guy's a boar. Like, Trotta's a boar here. Right? He's a boar. And as much as I hate to say it in that term, it's how it's illustrated. A boar. He's got two tusks. He's running at them. Right? Full charge. Full bull. Like, bull charge. Right? Like, he's got an MP9. He's getting in their face. Right? When he gets in their face, what's going on here with the follow-up? Are we here to trade him out? Are we here to follow him out? Like, that's the whole initiative around the first guy that's retaking this bomb site here. Is like, no matter what happens here, I'm throwing these guys' crosshairs out and becoming a problem for these guys here. I don't care if you do no damage. If you throw these crosshairs out, dude, you are the win condition. This is your win factor. This is what happens in the result. The amount of times I have done this in a retake on this map, specifically with a decent team in a pug in a match setting, is over and beyond because they are focused on me. And when it is happening with proper scaling and they crunch this, right? It's either this. It's one of these two happening. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying. From an illustration perspective. Oh, okay, bro and Molly. Okay, right. Look. We have this fucking... We have this. We have this. We have 3 bodies here. I don't care if we have a fucking MP9. Let's Ferrari this. Kobe's here. Let him work his rifle. You guys are just being a problem. I don't care if you're holding W at this fucking point. You have fucking 2 MP9s. Get in their goddamn face and crunch this. Fleb doesn't even need to smoke this, and he could just crunch this. You have 4 fucking people here, dude. There's 3. You don't need to smoke this. Crunch. Crunch. Work Kobe's rifle. You guys are just getting damage. Thrust your bodies in. You guys are doing the right thing here. This is good. That too. That's another thing too. You don't need 2 cave. You can just do 2 ramp. Now you can just crunch this, right? You guys are crunching this entire lane here. Right? Let's do this before the smoke even pops, right? You guys are sending basically 4B in this instance. You have 1 guy here. You have 2 here. You have 1 guy here. What's that telling me? There's 4B. There's 4B. I don't care if this is contained mid. There's 4B. Right? There's 4. When you are a mid player, you are connecting with your B players, and you are ideally crunching this spot when you have 3 or 4 people. I don't care if you are smoking this. If you are smoking this, right? The main reason why you're smoking this is because they're getting up here. That's the only reason. There's no point in smoking this. Unless, if we go back to the first phase, second phase, third phase, right? And you crunch this. Which, honestly, I had a problem doing this, too. You want to save your smoke around, like, this time frame, right? Like, I don't know, like, 45 seconds left. Sorry, hold on, let's do this again. Phases in every round. Around this time frame here. I would say around this time. Right? Around this here. You just drop a smoke here. Because now that's like around 13 to 15. I'm not a fucking mathematician, alright? Like, ideally, this is gonna, like, structure the containment of, like, where they could go, right? But if you save it for longer, right? If you save it for longer, which is like this, right? Like, this is third phase. This is the end goal, right? What's the end goal on this map? The majority is here, here, or here. Like, there's the majority. It can be anywhere. It just depends on the scenario. But majority, it's here or here, right? That's their end goal, right? That's the third phase. Full, like, simplistic aspects. This is the end goal. Fight the 2 guys or fight the 1 guy here. That's slow walking in, trying to get it like a back pinch. The answer here is fighting these guys here. Why? Why? Right? Why? Why you guys think this is like the right probable solution? Because number 1, if you kill these guys with 3 people, take this space, this guy's rotting. He needs to work for you so much harder. Now you have all this space with the bomb beaconing right here. Beep, 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 right? Like, beep, 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 right? Like, it's here. You know it's here. You saw it. Okay, let's flip the map. Let's be a problem. Let's be a problem for the other team, for the lurker. Because now he has to work for you. Right? He could trail like this. Right? He could trail like this. Which, you know, obviously he won't fucking do this. Depending on where the bomb is. If he does this, he's a fucking moron. If he's here, right? This is what he has to do. Or ideally, like, it's one of these 2, right? These are like the check marks. This is probable, like, this is how he's gonna do it. When you have 3 bodies here, and you have bomb here, and you flip the map, and you have a lurker here, you guys need to understand this philosophy around this. Like, he needs to work for you. He needs to full fucking charge like a bull from Texas and get to you guys, right? You have the bomb. Whenever he grabs it, right? If he grabs it, he plants here. You have 3 bodies here. Okay, listen. We're going to work this retake together. We're going to trade out win condition. Remember what I said here. I think it's the same round, but, like, remember what I said here. He has a 4B. Crunch this. If Flem is smoking this, he's conditioning this, like, run out, if possible, which doesn't happen in open. Like, when you're smoking this, it doesn't happen in open. Like, rarely it happens in open. They're behind the smoke. And if Flem is very intelligent, dude, I'm not even kidding. And this is something I would do. So as a player, I'm a very psychotic motherfucker, okay? Like, if this is happening, and I drop the smoke here, I'm deadass right-clicking a flash and I'm running through. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm pinching this with 4 people. And the majority, whether it's 3 people here, or 4 people here, the majority is looking this side. Because they're nervous about this. They're looking here. They are looking here. They are looking here. My job as a B anchor or a ramp guy is to isolate the guy that's holding me. If that is if I disrespect this guy, bomb drop, I am running the fuck away usually. Or depending on the scenario, if we kill all 3 or 4, I'm keeping the space. Now these guys are rotting. Right? That's like the ideal like win condition. And like sometimes, right? Like think about this, right? Sometimes these fights aren't going to work for you. And then that's when you know, and that's when you have to acknowledge you gotta change it up. Like, pattern it, right? So, like, if 2 people are here, and they're holding this, right? Jump up player needs to get the fuck out. And then you guys roach into Donut or, like, Red Room. One or the other. I don't care where you guys fucking go. Have fought this for 3 rounds straight. And it has not worked at all. Stop doing it. Like, you guys gotta, like, problem solve, right? If all of these fights aren't working for you and you guys are kind of, like, nervous on choking these guys more down, then the optimal scenario is this line here. And then you guys just focus elbow. And if you guys don't see anything elbow reactively, just give it. Just completely give it. Either, you know, 4 stack B or triple stack A. Okay, wait. Were we not on the same page? I think I remember this round. Yeah, look, that's what I was kind of talking about with music. For those that were in the stream, right? Remember when I said, like, music was getting contained in Jag? This was kind of like that round. I kind of, like, blank-sided when that happened. But, like, this is kind of what I was talking about. So, when this happens, let's say, like, you cannot get this space at all. And it could be just 1 round. Like, honestly, like, you guys had this round, so now, like, his job is him to condition you. Regardless if he's alone or not. He's just being a disturbance. If you cannot have this space at all, and you're playing passive, it's very awkward, right? It's very awkward. You kind of have to jiggle this, and then you could get caught off guard when you're jiggling this, because you know how CS2 is, right? When you jiggle an angle, you get slowed down if he shoots you properly. For this instance, there's 2 options. Number 1. Actually, no, there's 3 options. Number 1. You guys capitalize the cap player, instantly fall off. For the big guys. Get the cat guy. Have Peter just, you know, change his positioning a little bit. Make sure he's, like, trading you an elbow. And back the fuck up. That's your whole objective. Right? Phase 1. Look at the time, guys. Look at the time. There's a minute and 30 seconds. Ideally, this is first phase. Right? There's not even a fucking, like, a minute 15 and a minute left. There's, so, like, 20 seconds left. Right? Get your first phase out of the way. Get the fuck out. That's for the big guys. That is one of the options. Number 2, and I actually like this a lot more, is reaggressing during the second phase for the B players, okay? So, when you reaggress during the second phase around, like, this time frame here, and it could be, like, on some off-ass number around this time frame here. Ideally, it's around this, like, threshold. It could be any fucking number around this threshold. It could be a 111. It could be 110. It could be 107. It could be fucking 101. It could be 47 seconds left. The optimal scenarios, right? They have all the space. Let's see if we can roach this guy out here. Let's see if we can roach him out. With you and you. Let's have 2 people here. We're going to right-click a flash on the run. And we are going to fuck this guy in the asshole. Now we have a problem. Right? Now we have a solution here. right? We have all the space. Now we can give it. Because we just killed somebody. And we just saw bomb, too. Like, right? In this instance, right? We got 2 people here. Let's fucking roach this guy out. We just spotted bomb. Let's get the fuck out. Like, just play with this long setup here, right? Like, play the little tradable game. You can have, like, a double long setup. Have one guy here, one guy here. Pair up your M4s, right? Now you have ramp. And then somebody, late round, right? If it's B, can pick up this. Because you guys just pinched him in the ass, regardless of who it is. And now this guy's shivering. And now he's gonna think, right? Like, this can happen. Okay, we could change it up now. Right? We just peaked at, like, 107. Right? We could fast pace it, go 111, do the same fucking thing, and he could be probably, like, here. Do the same thing. Now he's tilted. Now these guys need to, like, kind of help him out more. And if you guys get out in time, shit. Shit, man. Like, I want you guys to think about this. This is why mid-round aggression, like, that's why CTs, like, think of mid-round aggression. Is throwing these guys off guard and trying to tilt them. And then, regardless, if they see a guy here, right, they know you are cave, so there's 2 options. Number one, they're hard clearing this angle, or number 2, they're looking here. Because that's kind of like how the cave rotators, like, philosophy is. If you're here, you're kind of just stuck, right? You don't want this. So, I mean, you could do it like this, but ultimately, like, it's fucking awkward, right? Because, like, your whole gamble is, like, you being here and Flem being here, and you guys are holding this. Kind of, like, figure it out, right? Like have, like, solutions around, like, if you can't get this corridor here, reaggress, site setup, like, here, or, like, here, right? You guys could even do this, right? Like, if you guys feel, like, kind of nervous, right, with playing each other, do this. And honestly, like, if you disturb this guy here, like I said, make this guy tilted, and it works for you, and you back the fuck up, regardless, now you guys are becoming a problem for these guys, so that's just one thing I wanted to kind of, like, go over. Since Flambit has been long for 7 rounds straight, it would be viable to have this set up here. Me and Mason actually talked about this before, where I told him, like, I want to change it up a little bit. Because if they know I'm long every round, they'll be like, okay, like, this guy's long anchor every round, right? Like, he's there. I'm gonna look at my crosshair, right? And just, like, there's not a lot of rounds that, like, I can just get away with this, right? Because, like, if I'm playing here for 1 round, and, like, regardless of the result, I play it here, I play this common angle, I hold this, I play this, like, I'm having this, like, choke, I'm having this choke, and then I play a little off angle here, and sometimes it doesn't work for me, right? Your viable solution around a 2B is you guys can just double up here. I saw this from foot. Funny enough, I saw this from foot, and it actually, like, works very well. If you guys double up here and capitalize this jag, regardless if these guys are, like, getting up here or not, and you guys can kind of, like, react together, right? So this is a viable solution to just double up cave and then react to this first. Like, it depends on how they're scaling ramp, though. Like, you guys have to, like, acknowledge this, right? If they're slow walking here every round and they're not at this, like, corridor here, this is a good solution, right? This is a good solution. Double cave. You guys know that these guys are in here first, regardless if they weight peak within, like, 10 seconds left, right? You know they're up here within the fast-paced motion, right? Now, right, now we have this with the B anchor, right? We're tradable here, kind of. And since these guys are not going up here, they're kind of nervous, right? They're kind of nervous because they're slow walking. And what happens when you slow walk, right? You're doing these, like, Valorant peaks where, like, right? You're doing these, like, Valorant peaks where, like, Rops does it, right? So he isolates angles. So he's checking this. Okay, now he checks this. And it's slow, methodical shit, right? He's isolating, he's isolating, he's isolating. Now he's up. Now we're here. Right? He's not gonna expect this within the positioning aspect because he expects you to be here. Right? You've been here for 6... oh god, here we go. 6, 7 rounds. You've been here for 6, 7 rounds. You've been here, right? Okay, let's change it up. Trout is going for a big box op peek, which actually kind of works in their favor. Let's see what this guy was doing. Because I heard util here from his POV. I want to see what he was doing. Yeah, he was nervous. See, he was nervous. See, the timeout fucking made him nervous. And T-side is just default. No. Like, T-side could be just defaulting if it works for you. But let's say you don't get kills, Mason. Let's say you don't get kills. Usually, in pugs, there is no direction. Like, let's say, like, you get this line here, you get nothing. Or let's say, like, right, like, let's insert a T-opper here, and this guy plays big box, and, you know, you can't kill this guy. Right? And now, like, they're not showing anything at all. They're playing this, like, retake scenario. They're not showing anything at all. Let's play retake B. Let's gamble B. It could even be a retake. Now what? You think you're gonna run fucking prison and think, like, okay, like, let's work these kills and then let's get all this space here? No. One of these guys are gonna hold this. Right? They're gonna hold this line. They're gonna contest this line. They're gonna trust their fucking guts. Do a wrap to CT, like, A play, which doesn't happen a lot. It could happen. Right? It could happen. Okay, we got information. Right? Now we have solutions. We could just flip the map. We spotted 3 people here. Let's go here. Right? They know we're going here. Like, let's flip the fucking map. Let's get this space. Now we're harder to work with. Now we're harder to work with. Like, you guys need to think about this. I want you guys to think about this more, because it's going to give you results. Because now we have all of this space. These guys are rotting in prison. They're planning for CT. Now we can crunch. Now we can crunch a retake. Right? Now we can crunch a retake. It's like a 5v4 scenario. The worker died. Oh, shit. I didn't do my job. Right? I died. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. They did such a good job punishing me. Now they have all this space. What the fuck, man? This game has a very consistent pattern of, like, you relying on your firepower a lot. It just comes down to decision making and having results around it. And also, another thing, too, what good teams are going to do, right, is they'll have these scenarios, right? They'll initiate on the 3rd phase. They won't give shit. You know what Tier 1 does? You know what Tier 1 does? They freeze here for, like, you know, they're pressuring the timer, right? You probably have seen this already. They pressure the timer. They'll initiate around this time frame. They'll have 5 people or 4 people alive, right? 4 or 5 people alive. If the CTs know one guy is here and they kind of changed it up and then they gamble that there's one guy here and they flip the map, congrats, man. I'm very proud of you. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Remember what I said, right? They're doing this during the 2nd phase. This could have been done in the 3rd phase here. Right? And we don't have a lot of information here. Right? So, like, we got a guy cat. There's one guy cat. Right? There's one guy cat. Correct? Like, we killed a guy cat because it was a 5v4. They smoked short or endgame. So that means there's one guy here still. Possibly one guy here. We don't have any other info. We're playing past the mid, right? There's not a lot of info going on right now. Petrie spotted one guy mid. Right? He's got one mid. So now, ideally, right, we got one guy here. We got possibly one guy here. Now there's a few other question marks around the map now, right? This could be even a question mark. You guys gotta figure it out. There's gonna be a weak side somewhere. Where's the weak side at? Where is the weak side at? In this instance, where is the weak side at? Let's punish the weak side. Let's get him out of the way. Because now we can react around this during the 3rd phase. Right? And the 3rd phase gets initiated during the 2nd phase. Right? Like, in this scenario here, you guys could have roached this guy out. Now we back up as 3 people. Could be a 3B. See, I don't like jiggling this. I hate jiggling this so much. Because it's just such an awkward scenario. Like, I think it's either the way you're jiggling it or the way you're contesting this. Like, because, like, you could just time this. Like, you know he's kind of, like, here. Because you hear him kind of, like, running around. I think. Let me hear it again. Hear the click. Hear the click. So now you know one's here. Stop. 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 He timed him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, his jiggo's kind of like... The way he's projecting himself is, like, weird. And he doesn't spot him initially. Now you know he's smoking this. Right? So, when you're smoking donut... there's two realization scenarios here. Right? We know this. They just smoked this entrance. We go here, or we're going here. Or we're going here. But honestly, if you're going here, you're kind of putting yourself, like, in an optimal position, because it's, like, very, like, not readable, I guess, but it is possible. So it's here, here, or here, right? Like, there's three options here. Now, let's say we got the weak side out of the way, right? Let's say, for instance, we got the weak side out of the way. Now there's two options. Because now, realistically, we just killed the weak side guy. Wherever the fuck he is. Like, let's say he's back here and we killed him. Now, realistically, there's two options. Like, there's three options. Because, like, now you've backed up. Because, like, once you kill this guy, you are backing up. That is your whole objective. You back up, now you're a problem for these guys. Because if they go here, they're running into 3B players. And that's just favorable for you. Right? So, the best solutions for these guys is they're going here or they're going back here. Right? Because they know you're 1A. Look, now the scenario here is, right, like, they smoked donut. Okay, now we're gonna go red because we changed it up. Now we need some red vision. Right? Now we need some red vision. Now we need some red vision. It's Kobe for this instance. Kobe, you need to look here. Are they going here? I think this is exactly what happens here. Yep. You gotta kill. Good. Now, you know that they're flipping. But the majority is flipping. Right? If this is a bonus. If we got this guy out of the way, now we know the majority is here. Right? Now that we know the majority is here, right? These guys need to flip. They need to flip the map. Petrie, you're good here. But Trotta, you gotta move. So now, they have all this space if they time it properly, dude. Like there's a problem here. There's a problem here. Right? There's a huge-ass problem here. When they get this space, they're ideally gonna plan for spawn. Now, you can either go A main or go donut. You don't really have a lot of information here, right? Like, you got one guy here. You got the majority is kind of like here because of the footsteps. You hear two footsteps here. There's a question mark here. There's a question mark here, right? Get these weak spots out of the fucking way. Get these question marks out of the goddamn way. I mean, I'm just shocked they went here. Like, why would they do this? This is their mistake. They should have went here. I guess the reason why is because they had a lurker here, and this is kind of like what I was talking about, right? If you guys got this guy out of the way, they're going A. Like, that's the reason why they did this. Had a lurker still here, and he's respected, right? Remember what I said about the philosophy of disrespecting them and conditioning them, is when you disrespect them, and it works with the weak side guys, they get back. They get back, they squat down, and it's like, I'm scared. Remember what I said during OT? For those that are here. What space do they have here? They got this smoked. They got this smoked. They don't have anyone close here. What space do they have here? What space do they have here? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Man. This is it. This is it. Ladies and gents, this is how you don't play Ancient. This is how you don't play Ancient. This is exactly how you don't play Ancient. From now on, this is how you don't play Ancient. And if you guys are going to donut smoke this, fucking go through that goddamn smoke. I don't give a fuck. Like, look at this goddamn post plant, man. I mean, holy shit. I am looking at a goddamn 5 fucking amateurs on the goddamn, or 4 fucking amateurs on the bomb site, sorry. 4 fucking amateurs on the bomb site right now. Ladies and gents, I'm proud to present you how to not play post plant on Ancient. I don't care if it's 3-9, I don't care if it's 2-10, I don't care if it's a 1-11 fucking half. I need you guys to just not look at that goddamn scoreline. Because what this is gonna tell me here is your CT side's bad, we need to improve on it. That's the only reason why it's that half. You guys are taking CT. I like this strat. I actually like this strat. Whoever invented this strat, congrats. It's actually, I caught them off guard. The tech pause, and this is where I actually talked like a fucking dumbass. I remember. He's working his back 10, right? Like, during this time frame, like, he's here. Now he's kind of, like, shifting here, because, like, right? He has the room to kind of, like, reposition here. So if he's ever going to do this, 2 options. Number 1, you clear this angle first, and then have somebody initially trade. Or number 2, just double scale up. Right? And then one guy clears this, one guy clears this. Kobe, I think, is smoking long here. Remember what I said about this, right? If you're smoking long, and regardless if you have a short smoke or not, take the K space. I don't care if there's 1 or 2 people in there. Take it. But honestly, in this 3v3, like, you don't really need to overextend here. I'm just saying, like, in a 4v3, for instance. So another thing I will talk about in these, like these 3v3 scenarios is, like, how you guys are playing them, right? Like, if you guys don't want to take K-space and you guys want to go ramp here, right? Kind of be aware of, like, what is, like, being held here, right? So if ramp guys are holding this, right, you're focusing, like, this side. Or this side. It's one or the other. Because you're putting yourself on an island here, right? You're in the middle of the open. You got to figure it out, right? If this guy's a long player and he's playing long on a retake, right? Like, ideally, like, maybe during this scenario, like, he's going to be here, right? But regardless, right? You're planting the bomb. Like, you got to protect the bomb, right? The only options that they can hold for you is, like, this whole left side frame here. So, your only option here is to hold this side and then try and rendezvous here. We speed up ramp. Alright, good kill. Call his pants down. Right? What space are we taking? Guys. What space are we taking? What space are we taking? Take it initially. Take it actionably. Fast pace. Take this. Get in there. Somebody hold his plant. You guys have the bomb site. What's open right now, guys? What's open? Smoked long. We smoked short. What is open? Because now he has room. And if he's smart, he's going up here. Especially with his buy. I mean, especially with his buy. But then again, you guys capitalize it right. This could have all been avoided, though. Hold here. This is bad. You don't want this. Get these 2 kills, now back the fuck up. You don't need to go left here. Like, backpedal, right? Like, backpedal. Like, you killed 2 guys here, this guy's late reacting, you have so much time to react. Backpedal. Alright, you guys are slowing it down. I actually like this, because you guys, like, did a fast momentum play, now you guys are slowing it down. This is good. This cannot happen. You guys cannot have the bomb in T-spawn regardless. It's either 1-2 things. Number 1, the pack has it, regardless of what you guys are doing. The pack needs to have the bomb. Or, ultimately, if you guys are feeling very uncomfortable on what you guys want to decide, and you guys are just defaulting, place the bomb here. You put it here, here, or here. Right? If the majority of you guys are, like, kind of like here, and you guys don't know like a lead objective, place the bomb here. If the majority of you guys are here, which happens very commonly, place it here. Get that bomb more like inclined, more like close to you guys, because like once you guys like work your kills, right, you guys have to grab this, and once you guys grab this, right, they're not gonna look at it because like it's all like it's covered, right? So like get it in a spot. Do not place it here because now you have to work. You have to waddle, like once you guys get the bomb down, right? Waddle all the way back here, and it's like, oh shit. Like the bombs in T-spawn, and this happens a lot in pugs too. So, just a very common mistake. Just place the bomb here, place the bomb here, or place the bomb here. It's one of these options. The time frame. What's the end goal here? Work the end goal. The end goal is third phase, right? You guys are working on your end goal. And this is kind of what happens, right? Like, they're not giving you anything. They're playing together. Ultimately, it could work for you if you, like, actually kill this guy short, right? But, like, they're not giving you anything. This would have been a good round of fake. Regardless. But then you guys put yourselves on, like, own islands, right? So... That's exactly what's gonna happen, dude. Like, if you guys don't get anything, this is what is going to happen. Alright, this is a B strat. We smoked long, we don't smoke short. I remember Trotta talking about this. This is a moment where, like, Trotta mumbled that, like, okay, is he still long? And he said it very subtle. I remember this. If we go back into VOD, like, on his POV, like, he said this very subtle, and you guys didn't hear him, because there's a bunch of chaos going on, right? There's a smoke here, there's a flash. You guys are shooting your gun. Like, he needs to kind of, like, broad up his, like, tonality of, like, how he's saying this. Like, could he be long? Or, like, instead of, like, could he be long? Like, there's a shit ton of going on. It's a fucking Valorant round, if anything, right? Now Petrie's in a one, it's like a 3v1, basically. Nice try. Honestly, it would have been better if you guys actually charged up with him. So, right, like... Trotta's going here. You guys are pathing, holding this. You guys are taking all this space. And then you guys can kind of like vice versa here. We're pausing. We're slowing it down a little bit. Nothing's happening right now. They knew music was here because he's low as fuck. Right? They mod cave entrance or drag. We're slowing it down a little bit. Timer's running out. Timer's running out. Right? Timer's running out. You guys are working. Alright, around here, end goal. What's the goal? Right? I don't know if it was vocalized, but what's the goal? Right? Smoking donut. Smoking red. Trotta got a kill. Luckily, he got a kill. What if he didn't get a kill, right? Like, what's the goal here? Well, this is good out of Trotta. He got an initial kill. Now you guys are grouping in the cave. You guys are ending B. You have a work in here. Kobe, this is good out of you. This was a round that you actually, like, played this really well. He got inserted here. He killed that guy. Now. Dead. Unknown. There we go. Oh, wait, this was the round I called for a passive beat Trotta op. Okay, yeah, this was good out of us. I like this. This was really, really good out of us. I remember this round. Dude. I'm not even kidding. Look what happens if Trotta was here. Right? There's nobody here. Whoever called us off perfectly. Perfect. Okay, now, there's an end goal, right? Look, phase 2 is happening. There's an end goal happening here. You guys played this so fucking well. Trotta needs to group up faster. Yep. Yep, good. Get that trade out. Good. Oh, dude. Kobe, what what was your, like, mindset here? Double HE. Trotters boost with the op. You gotta do the initial cave stuff. Music, get the first blood. Watches out. Space out a bit more here. Music needs to space out a little bit more here, because he's, like, on the wall. Unlike how he's inclining this kill here. Space out. So, kill. Space out. Space out. Space out. Like, a little bit more. Small detail thing. Just get back here. Traject yourself here. And then strafe. As soon as that happens, you're killing him. This is how you kill this guy. Oh, we're pausing. 4v4. We're seeing the trot up comes into play. Doesn't happen, right? They're not giving you shit. We're smoking long. We're flashing high. We're waiting for a reaction. See if there's anything happening. There was nothing happening. What's the end goal? The ops post. What is this angle? It's so bad. Like, just strafe out phlegm, you just pass this guy. You're expecting to walk into his crosshair. And exactly what happens. Like, this guy's an idiot. Okay, now, you know, one's here, contained, dead. Beautiful. Beautiful post plant. I mean, you guys played together. Like, everything connects together perfectly. Just alignment, just perfectly. Whatever reacts here, like, if this guy reacts first, you know, we gotta, like, kind of be aware of it. If this guy, like, needs to work for this guy because he reacted first, okay, go for it. Then reposition, right? You guys played this really well. First kill out of Trotta, dead. Beautiful. Whoever blew that smoke, perfectly. Good. Right? Now, you have a meta advantage. You guys are pausing, pausing, pausing. You probably heard multiple footsteps in here. I don't know, probably not. Who knows? I definitely know there's multiple footsteps here. Okay, what's the reaction? Good trade-off. This could have been all avoided if music kind of like... I don't know, music's kind of in a bad spot here, personally. Right? Like, he got all this space. Personally, music, if you are ever here, I kind of want you to try and reposition if possible, because you're just kind of in a bad spot, right? Like, this guy's here still, you know, probably like 1 or 2 people are here. Like, try and get out. Or if Kobe, since Kobe's like kind of your fall-off plan, he needs to come and help you out. It's just like the mentality around this. Because you're on an island. You're getting crunched, regardless if they flash peek you here. Kobe needs to come and support you here. There is no need to be rational and, like, do your own thing here. Like, no reason. Like, all this second phase stuff is, like, 45 seconds to, like, 115 to, like, 120. Because all of this happens, right? All of this happens. This is second phase. Timeout here. Oh, yeah, this is the round. I remember this round perfectly. 3-2. Watch, watch, watch. I want you guys to fucking watch what I do here. I want you guys to watch what I do. I didn't even call it you two. I said, listen, 3-2. Cave guys are going to take long space. They're going to take charge. B-ramp guys are going to initiate right afterwards. Look what happens. I want you guys to watch this flawless masterclass here. Just remember the title, guys. Travis pixel the op. You guys did 3B. Was this the round where you guys did another flash play? Okay, I don't need to go over it because I do. Basic said he's a flash, shit flash. He admitted it. I'm just gonna say this right now, music. If you're ever here and you ever want to flash over his head. Like, what the fuck is that guy doing? I mean, result came in play because you guys actually traded out. But that could have all been avoided. I mean, good trade-off. I think music needs to go first. And you guys kind of, like, follow up. You guys are not intending to, like, kill this guy at all. Like, when you're doing a fast cave, like a fast cave with 2 people here, right? The forward guy always goes first and kind of leads the charge and just make sure that, like, he's focused on you. Regardless if you kill him or not. And also, what helps here, too, right, is there's another guy following up here. So, once that happens, like, once that happens, and you get that trade-off, and you capitalize both of these guys, then you do this, right? Then you do this fall-off plan. But, I mean, it worked in your favor. Then again, I mean, I think you guys lost this round, but it worked in your favor. You guys got a 1-for-1 trade, but you could have gotten so much more value out of it. What happened here? Hold on. Take a look. We don't have a lot of info. We killed one guy here, one guy... Yeah, see, like, there's a lot more value that could have been happening here. And this is the result. And honestly, I hope they watch it on stream, because I want to see the reactions around things. Like, I'll be kind of, like, more in detail around, like, what I'm talking about. And a lot of what I say has so far agreed of, like, what they align with the mentality of things. Which is, you know, what I'm saying has shown results of, like, yeah, like, I should have done better of this. This fucking angle, dude. Alright. Trotta! Trotta! No. Just no. Bad. Bad. Like, you need to leech out more. You need to bleed out more. In that angle. That angle is not favorable, man. And plus, like, look at our cave player, right? Like, look at our cave player. I know we're doubling up cave now, right? Like, he's not leeching out and helping you cat at all. So, like, there's no point in even doing this. Like, yes, you're focusing the elbow, like, extremity, but, like, look at your cave player. He has your, like, line of sight, and they're not even smoking Jag, and he can vocalize, like, if they smoke Jag, like, yeah, listen, I'm smoking up Jag, I can't help. Right? Just back the fuck up. There's literally no point. Like, your whole point of you going up mid is to insert this guy up here, and if you can't get him up here, there's no point in fighting this extremity. If you're inserting Trotta, like, if you're inserting Trotta here, okay, fine, like, you can punish this guy. Okay, see it connecting. Even if he got away, like, take initiative, fast it up, speed it up. Even if he, like, leaked out, which he made a mistake going out. This is like a bot out of him. He could have bleeded out, and you guys could have not gotten that trade. Dude. So good connecting, just good connection, good retake. Alright, good capitalization. Right? Now let's see if we get more value if you want. They smoked up Jag, that means we can, right? Smoke denies that we cannot get any more value. Unless we full disrespect it and gamble, you know, if he's, like, here or here. Which, you know, is a risk factor. It's something I would have done, as much as I hate to say it. Good trade. You're following up the cat, you're alone. No point. Unless you have a flash. I mean, did he have a flash? Let's see. He did. He did. He did. He did. He could have just bounced a volley here, right? He could have just bounced a volley here. He could have flash peeked this. He has a full build of util. Just fucking bounce a volley or a flash here and just fucking peek with it if you're ever doing this. I do this a lot, don't get me wrong. But it's a bad habit, and you just need to throw something here. It could just be one thing. Don't overlay it, though. Like, one thing. Throw one thing of util here, throw it, and just peek with it, because you're alone. Remember what I said about first phase, second phase, third phase? Why are you buying this? Why are you buying this? Why are you buying the molly? Why are you buying the smoke? Why are you buying the flash? Why are you buying the nade? There's always a fucking reason behind it. If you're not gonna buy it, stop wasting the util or the money around it and just throwing useless util. Right? And I don't give a shit, it's fucking OT, dude. Like, you could just fucking not buy util and buy another op. Get this initial trade. Trotta's on an island here. Trade out. Petrie needs to fucking be, like, on the same page with Trotta here, right? If Trotta is here, I know he's full blind, right? I know he's full blind here. But ideally, right, like, if we're going for cave control, we want to send 2 people here. Be on the same page. Be on the same page. One of you guys are looking here, while one's kind of looking here, soft clearing this, and then you guys double swing this, right? And honestly, if you're alone, throw a molly or flash here. It doesn't matter. It could be something totally fucking dog shit. I know this is open, but this is kind of like, this is the illustration of what could happen in tier 1 too. Remember, you played here once. You had to insert red room here. You got yourself red room here, right? Which probably, like, since you've done it once and he got caught off guard, he's gonna clear this, right? So, like, think about this, right? There's no reason to play the same angle again twice in a row and then, like, think it's okay. That's a viable option. 3v2. You guys got to post. I mean, you got the kill. I'm regardless. Like, just be aware. Okay, this is where we speed it up. Oh wait, this is I remember this round, dude. Oh boy, guys, close your eyes. They're doing the same mistake they did. Room do we have? If we're smoking donut and we're smoking CT, and then there's like a temple smoke here, which honestly, respectfully, smoke here instead of like here inclined, right? What space do we have? And I want you guys to remember this. I want you guys to remember this because you're gonna see this in open. You're gonna see this in IM. Sometimes you might see it in main. Maybe advanced. You might see this. I'm not kidding. Maybe it's like one mistake that you might see this. And it can fucking cost you the entire game. Look at this. What space do we have? Stay main. Outer condition. There's no room, dude. Like, if you guys want to smoke donut, take the fucking, like, take the initiative, dude. Like, whether you're flashing through this or not, take the initiative and go through the smoke together. I'm not even kidding, it could work. Bodies in there and take it. Watch what happens. Best part. This is the best part. Now they have to work. They have to run. Now you guys are inclined here. Choking them. Boom. Now you have room. Trotta does not need to be here. He needs to go here. There is no reason. I mean, you could layer mollies, but you do have a molly. I don't mind this. Like, the decision making isn't bad. But now you should have your gun out. I mean, he's had you trade. That's good. You played this well. Like, I'm not like, I think it's just a viable option to just dump a molly, layer it, and then just back the fuck up. And I'm not even telling these guys how to play the game. Like, I want you guys to, like, understand this. I'm not even telling these guys how to play the game. I just want them to have a direction on, like, what makes them comfortable, regardless of the result. Like, if they want to win, this is how they're going to win, right? 2v1. Good. Next. Regardless of how fucking shit of a fucking shit show it comes. This was good. Kobe, I think, I mean, A main is kind of hard. You're speeding this up. It's good. Caught him off guard. I don't mind this. Just be aware that, like, if you do this, like, you could get punished by a good player. There we go. There's the result. Alright. I hope you guys enjoy this little VOD review. If you guys are interested, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube. But this was a very, very good in-depth demo. I'm going to be trimming this all out. Kind of laying it out on them. Vlad, this is gonna be all on YouTube. So if you do subscribe to me on YouTube, this is gonna be all laid out for you guys. Whether you guys are a pugger, whether you guys are a aspiring person that wants to start competing in ESEA, whether you guys are trying to look for a team that is starting the scrim process, this VOD can help you guys a lot. And I get that I yap a lot, but the reason why I'm yapping a lot is because of all these micro mistakes that people kind of picture in their mind visually. What happened in this result? This could have all been cleaned up, right? This 22-19 here could have all been cleaned up. And I hope a lot of this actually helps. Flem, if you want to watch this on stream, dude, and have me in the call with you, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm so down to actually discuss this with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please leave a like. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. And yeah, that's gonna be it.